That's a wrap on the 2019 NHL All-Star Skills. And Tony, if you're an Oilers fan watching that, that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Oilers dynamic duo going 2 for 2 on the night. But I think one of them was maybe a foregone conclusion before it even all started, Jess.
I still knocked on wood, though. We could not jinx him. Of course, we're talking about Connor McDavid winning the fastest skater competition for the third year in a row.
He takes the Bridgestone NHL fastest skater in a time of 13.378, a little bit quicker than 2018's mark of 13.454, but not as quick as the one he sustained in Los Angeles, which is a 13.31 seconds. We know he's going to be a marquee fixture in this event for years to come, so we'll see if he can ever climb to that 2017 ranking again.
Exactly. We'll see what happens next year in 2020. Talking to Connor after the event, of course, he did say, yes, there is pressure to sustain. There is pressure to win this event.
Of course, whenever you're a heavy favorite going into any event, you just got to make sure that you kind of deal with those pressures. Even if it is a little fun, you know how competitive Connor McDavid is.
So and cool, calm, and collected.
And you know what? He skated out to a 13.378, which was the fastest time by about 1.5 seconds or so.
He commented that there were a lot of fast times tonight, so there's pressure on that side too.
For sure, a lot of good skaters in the NHL. That's just the name of the game now.
Absolutely, and of course, we can't forget about Leon Draisaitl. Last man Leon, he won for passing.
Yeah, last man voted in with the last man in vote, courtesy of the NHL fan voting. Leon Draisaitl talked about being a little nervous heading into this one. Connor McDavid kind of joked about that as well after the event today. But Leon Draisaitl said the hardest portion of that competition was the long breakout passes. But when you watch him, he actually did very well at that. So
on all of them, though, and we saw him as a premier passer in the Oilers Skills competition a couple weeks ago. He nailed that, so I had no doubt in my mind that he would also nail this, and just happened to be the fastest. I think his time was 1 minute and 9 seconds.
Yeah, and he was the third last person to go, one of the first people to go, if not the first person, if I recall right now. Erik Karlsson went first, and he kind of struggled, and Draisaitl said that, you know, he's one of his favorite players to watch. He's one of the best passers in the league. I mean, Karlsson's top 5 in assists in almost every year statistically in the National Hockey League, and he kind of struggled out of the gate, so he was feeling a little nervous going into that one, but with the time of 1:08, he did just fine.
And you know what I really loved about that, too, is Connor McDavid's reaction when he knew that he won that. That's just, I love the kinship of that. Yeah. It's just, they're buds, and you can tell. Yeah. Of course, tomorrow we are going into the 3-on-3, the All-Star game. Yeah. Connor McDavid said that, he and Leon could be playing together.
And they could be playing together. Bill Peters maybe talked about playing Gaudreau with McDavid as well. So it'll be interesting to see if maybe all three of those players can maybe get in together. Because all three of those guys won their respective competitions today as well. Johnny Gaudreau taking the puck control relay, which was an absolute hit amongst the San Jose faithful here tonight. But if those three can get on, there's a lot of speed, a lot of skill, and maybe Central Division won't know what hit them if Bill Peters elects to change things up.
Well, I have to say the Pacific Division stacked when it comes to players, and we saw that tonight. Everybody killed it tonight. It was just fun. Skills competitions are always a good time to watch.
And interesting note, Jess, Pacific Division is 3-0 against the Central Division since changing its format to 3-on-3, so they'll look to carry that momentum into tomorrow and perhaps play in the final once again.
Fabulous. Well, Tony, always a pleasure. Thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the game.
Jess, let's go scooting.